have tried to build businesses that make other people's lives better. I said years ago, when trade stops, war comes. And I believe that deeply. The more that people trade together, the more they talk, the more they depend on each other, the less incentive anyone has to fight. War is the failure of trade. War is the failure of conversation. War is what happens when human beings stop seeing each other as partners and start seeing each other as enemies. And that is why I believe that after this conflict ends, and it will end, the most important work for Asian business owners is not just to rebuild their supply chains and manage their costs. The most important work is to deepen the connections, the trading relationships, the business partnerships across the region and across the world. Because every new business relationship built across cultural and national lines is a small vote for a world that chooses trade over war, that chooses conversation over conflict, that chooses mutual benefit over domination. The power of business is not just to create wealth. The power of business is to create peace. And I believe that with my whole heart. So here is what I want you to do after you finish watching this video. I want you to take 3 actions this week. First, about supply chain risk and alternative routes. Do not wait for them to call you. Second, look at your energy costs and identify one concrete step you can take to reduce your exposure, whether that means switching suppliers, improving efficiency, or renegotiating contracts. And third, have a conversation with your most loyal customers, not to sell them anything, just to understand how they are feeling, what they are worried about, what they need from you right now. Because in a crisis, the businesses that strengthen relationships come out ahead of the businesses that just manage costs. I have been in business for a long time. I have seen many crises. I have made many mistakes, and I have learned one truth above all others. The quality of your response to a difficult moment tells you everything about who you are and what you are capable of. The Iran war is a difficult moment, not just for the people living through it in Tehran and in Dubai and in Kuwait City. For them, it is devastating, and my heart goes out to every human being suffering in this conflict. But it is also a difficult moment for business owners here in Singapore and Malaysia and across Asia who are feeling the economic tremors of this distant war landing on their doorstep. And what you do in this difficult moment, whether you panic or whether you think clearly, whether you retreat or whether you position intelligently, whether you give up or whether you find the opportunity inside the crisis that would define the next chapter of your business story. I started with nothing. I was rejected more times than I can count. I built something from a small apartment with 18 people who believed in a dream when almost no one else did. And every single time the world tried to knock that dream down with financial crises, with epidemics, with political storms, with wars, we kept going. Not because we were not afraid. We were afraid. I was afraid. But we kept going because we understood that the only way out was through. The only way to the sunshine was to walk through the hard middle without giving up. So to every business owner watching this today, to every person who has built something and is worried about protecting it, to every person who is 50, 60, 65 years old and wondering whether the world they understand is disappearing, I want to say this to you directly. Your experience is your greatest asset right now. You have lived through difficulty before. You have seen markets go up and come down. You have navigated uncertainty. You have built real things that survive because they provide real value. Trust that experience. Trust your fundamentals and keep moving forward. The war in Iran will change many things, but it will not change the laws of good business. It will not change the value of a loyal customer or the importance of a reliable team or the power of solving a real problem for real people. Those things are permanent. And if you hold on to them through this crisis and through every crisis that comes after it, you will not just survive, you will build something that lasts.